Okay, something a bit different today. We're playing actual Jund, no sagas here. Taking a list very similar to AspiringSpikes' latest list that he was playing Jund with. The only change I've made is removing one Seasoned Pyromancer for a Grist. I've really liked Grist, so thought I'd give that a go. So yeah, if people haven't seen his videos, go and check them out. But we've got the classic Thoughtseized Tarmogoyf Liliana plan. Got a lot of grindy 3-drops, playing all 4 Riveteers Charm, which not sure about, but we're going to give it a go. 3 Seasoned Pyromancer, again, more kind of 3-drop card advantage cards, pretty good. Main deck Cling to Dust is interesting. A couple of Kroxa, Wrenn and Six, rounding it out. Sideboard, anti-big mana, some anti-control, Cascade, Tourach, which I'm a big fan of. So yeah, interested to play some, this is kind of a cross between Boomer and Zoomer Jund, I guess. We've got the Lilianas in there, but then you've also got quite a lot of the new cards. We've got the Ragavans, we've got the Wrenn and Sixes, we've got the Riveteers Charms. So yeah, excited to play that. So I hope everyone's doing well today, and hope you enjoy the video with Jund. Hopefully we'll get a decent result. If I had to put money on it, it would be a 3-2 or a 2-3 classic Jund. Classic Jund score lines. But yeah, if you're enjoying the content, please do give us a subscribe. Means a lot if you do. And yeah, let's get into round number 1 with Jund. Okay, see an interesting hand here. We're going to keep it. We can go discard into Seasoned Pyromancer. Yeah, got a removal spell to boot, so that's pretty nice. Mountain. Okay, so against Burn. So yeah, that's okay. Kroxa's not a bad draw. Just play Blackcleave Cliffs. We could push now, so we don't have to discard. But actually, discarding is not too bad because it might help us get rid of this. Might help us escape Kroxa. I guess. Yeah, I'm just going to push now, actually. Although, no, I kind of want, if there is a land on top of my deck, I want to get rid of it. So, let's get rid of, we need red mana. So let's get rid of this Overgrown Tomb. I guess maybe we should have Inquisition there, taken a potential Eidolon. There's a Swift Spear. So now we're probably going to push the Swift Spear. Okay, so there was a land on top. Let's go ahead and yeah, we'll push the Swift Spear. I mean, it might represent less damage now, but so we're probably going to see a skew of the critics here. Yeah. Oh, Ragavan's nice. Okay, so we're going to go Inquisition. Just lands in hand. Okay, so let's play this Ragavan. We'll probably look to trade this for Goblin Guide. Although, maybe not. Actually, no, we probably take 2 damage here and try and get a hit in with the Ragavan. Okay, so opponent actually doesn't block. No, it doesn't attack. Ooh, Liliana. So let's just go land. Let's go. We'll grab a basic forest. I think we're just going to play Liliana here. Edict my opponent. Attack with Ragavan. We get a treasure. Yeah, I think I'm happy playing that Swift Spear. It blocks in case my opponent finds yeah, blocks in case my opponent finds like a haste creature, and as well, you know, it increases our clock, which is always nice. Hope they haven't found Searing Blaze here. There's an Eidolon. Okay, Inquisition. So I think we're just going to go... What is this? 3. So we'll go tick up. Going to get rid of this Thoughtseize. Could get rid of Kroxa and then escape it, I suppose. But that involves Fetch Shocking, which you don't really want to do. I think we're just going to attack with this Ragavan. I'm happy to trade this for Eidolon here. Okay, no blocks from the opponent. Okay, just a Sunbait Canyon. So now we just go land. Oh, we could Seasoned Pyromancer now, actually. Yeah, I think that's worth doing. Because we can do it with the treasure without having to fetch shock. You have to take 2 damage. Discarding Kroxa is obviously nice value. Okay, pass the turn. So we've got quite a full board. So yeah, next turn we edict the Eidolon, and then we're attacking him for quite a lot of damage. Opponents actually conceded, so maybe they just drew lands. Look like they flooded out quite a lot. Okay, so let's see what sideboard. Okay, yeah, opponent showing us that he drew 2 Arid Maces there. So, what do we want? So, there's not actually too much. I guess we could Tourach, but we're not very likely to cast that with its kicker. Wrenn and Six doesn't do much in this matchup. Don't mean it fixes some mana, but oh, we can cut all the Thoughtseizes actually. Yeah, we don't want any of the Thoughtseizes. Wrenn and Six. We're just bringing Endurance as some flash blockers, I think. I guess Tourach could be good. Yeah, let's go with that. Right, see a bit of an awkward hand here. We've got the turn 1 Ragavan, but I think we're going to mulligan this one. It's not the best hand I've ever seen, but we will keep it, I think. Get rid of... Yeah, we'll keep this. I think we can get rid of the... Maybe it's just get rid of Boseiju and try and go for a turn 2 Wrenn and Six. Probably playing Ziatoras on 1. Okay, there's a... Well, no, we're going to fetch shock now. Sorry. Yeah, we do kind of have to fetch shock. Oh, Forest is quite a nice draw, actually. So... I think we'll just go tap land pass. I want to take... Yeah. I mean, we might take some damage here, but it's unlikely to be as much as we would take from fetch shocking. I mean, fetch shocking would cost us 3 life there. This is probably not going to hit us for... Well, it looks like it's going to hit us for 3, although, yeah, it would have used our mana, I suppose. So we are at 10, but opponent's only got 2 cards in hand. Okay, Barren Moor. So let's go... Play this, pass the turn. So yeah, we can Fatal Push this. We could cycle, fetch a basic cycle. Okay, opponent attacks. Yeah, I think we probably do cycle here. Because we've got this basic forest, so... I guess if we draw Seasoned Pyromancer we'll be sad, but... Okay, Kroxa's not too bad. Okay, play the Blackcleave Cliffs. Opponent didn't actually play a land, so we know that they've got all spells in hand. I guess they could be sandbagging a land for Searing Blaze. But, I mean, the fact that they've got 3 spells in hand and we're at 9 is not ideal. So they get rid of a Skewer the Critic, so that's pretty worrying. They must have a spell here. Boros Charm, maybe? Yep, so we're at 5. Dead to a lot of stuff here. It's definitely possible we should have mulliganed last time. Okay, Tourach. let's him to Tourach them. I mean, something's gonna happen here. Probably put us to 1. Another Boros Charm, yep. Then we make them discard their last card, which is Skullcrack. Sure, so a lot of 2 mana cards in my opponent's hand. But, I mean, we're at 1 life against Burn. We're probably just dead. I mean, they haven't drawn any lands yet. Not sure why they wouldn't just kill us. So, yeah, let's attack with Tourach. So sadly can't. I think we're just gonna play. I guess Boseiju does kill Eidolon actually. Oh, Wrenn and Six getting back Barren Moor is fine. So let's play this. Wrenn and Six. Tick up, get back Barren Moor. Just pass the turn. Swift Spear, so we can kill a Swift Spear. Okay, so we can't kill 2 creatures. So we can go... I guess we cycle Barren Moor now, try and look for a Cling to Dust or something. Oh, close. Oh, maybe that attack with Tourach was bad. We're close here. Yeah, 1 point of life in it. Let's yeah, see what we can do in game number 3. We do have Cling to Dusts in the sideboard. Try and gain us a little bit of life potentially. Oh, sorry, it's in the main actually, Cling to Dust. Okay, so Tourach was actually okay there. Yeah, I don't think we want to change anything. Just go with that. Yeah, I guess double haste creature was good play from the opponent, keeping them both in hand, because we could have just gone Terminate and Riveteers Charm to kill them. Okay, certainly play first, and we see a no-lander, so we'll mulligan that, and another no-lander, so we'll mulligan that, and then we will keep this, but not happy about it. Get rid of an Endurance, and I think 1 Goyf. Yeah. Lead out with Blackcleave Cliffs, cast this Ragavan. Yeah, 2 no-landers is a bit unfortunate. Play a Ragavan, if our opponent plays a creature, we can just push. Hopefully it is just a creature. They may just bolt our Ragavan, of course. Yeah, okay. Land. Oh, come on. Okay, double guide, Searing Blaze, skewer the critics. So Searing Blaze is unlikely to be able to kill. I guess we take a guide. Because then we can push the other one. Sunbaked Canyon, guide. Okay, good. We find a land. So now we're probably just playing our Goyf. Yeah, there's the skewer. Okay, Catacombs. Yeah, so we're just going to play Goyf here. 4/5. Goyf's one of the best cards in this matchup. That Jund has, obviously. Okay, another guide. So we can kill... we can't quite kill both of those next turn. Okay, 2 lands. We're gonna have to block here. Although that then gets a Searing Blaze, which is a bit unfortunate. The opponent's got 1 card in hand. Okay, so let's go. So we're going to want to hold up push. I guess, have we got Basic Mountain in here? Possibly. We are running the Basic Mountain. So let's cycle a Forgotten Cave. Okay, we find Kroxa, which isn't a bad draw. Okay, so we got the Fatal Push. Opponent's got 2 Sunbaked Canyons though, so it's not ideal. So I'll wait for Goblin Guide to attack. Okay, so we do hit a land. Hopefully the opponent hasn't got too much in hand. Spins a Rift Bolt. We're finding a lot of lands. So let's play this Kroxa. Hopefully the opponent hasn't got a burn spell. Okay, so they sacrifice a land. So go and get more. Lava Spike down. Guess we'll just go and grab a basic here. Actually, we probably shouldn't grab a basic here to cycle Barren Moor, because next turn we want to be escaping Kroxa and we don't want to fetch shock. Yeah, okay. We're probably dead here. Need to find something like Cling to Dust. Because yeah, if we fetch shock there, sorry, if we fetch our basic to cycle there, we end up having to fetch shock here. Right, Ragavan. I think we're going to dash that actually. I think we're at the stage where that's probably fine, and it actually does the same job as Kroxa potentially. As in, sorry, we can still cast Kroxa. We're using the treasure. Deflecting Palm. Okay, so we could terminate our Ragavan, but not too keen on doing that. Let's cycle this. We've drawn a lot of land again. So opponent's got 1 card in hand. We are at 3 life, unfortunately. Ugh, it's gonna be, yeah, okay. Yeah, needed a bit of help there. We do fall victim to burn. Yeah, needed. Maybe we should have just escaped Kroxa that turn rather than Ragavaning. Yeah, the deflecting palm was pretty brutal. Yeah, we just weren't clocking them enough. Maybe we shouldn't have traded that Goyf away for the Goblin Guide. Don't know, but we mulled to 5 as well, which isn't great. But there we go. See you for the next round. Okay, on the play here, and this is a good hand. Inquisition into Goyf. See. Oh, the opponent is a what? Umori the Collector. Each non-land card in your deck shares a card type. As it enters the battlefield, choose a card type. Cost 1 less to cast. Well, I think this is the first time I've ever seen this, so we'll see what it entails. Let's go Blackcleave Cliffs when Modo wakes up into Inquisition. Okay, so looking like a sorcery here. Beseech the Queen, so they're searching for lands. We've got this Thoughtseize. I think I'm just going to take the ending and then try and beat my opponent down with Goyf. I think I'm just going to take ending here, and then we'll actually, I'm just going to Thoughtseize the so it's going to be all sorceries from the opponent. Yeah, I think we're just going to play a Goyf here. And then we can Thoughtseize next turn. They're probably getting Urza's Saga, I would imagine, is what they're getting with like Sylvan Scrying, Beseech the Queen, etc. What's Gaze of Granite again? Destroy each non-land permanent with mana value X or less. So there's the Urborg. Probably see Sylvan Scrying here. Yeah. See what they go and get. It's probably Urza's Saga. Cabal Coffers. Okay. Ooh, Liliana is interesting. I kind of want to go Thoughtseize this turn though. Yeah. Look at the top 3 cards of target player's library. So that they're a while off doing that. I think we'll just take. Search your library for a card with mana value less than or equal to the number of lands you control. So that's a tutor. Are we just trying to ride this Goyf to victory? I think so. Although that can't be done till turn 5. Although if they Cabal Coffers, it can possibly be done turn 4. Let's take the Gaze. I'm just going to bolt my opponent as well. Grow the Goyf. Interesting deck, definitely. Oh, opponent drew Bloodchief's Thirst. Not ideal. Okay, so we'll go Liliana. I'm going to tick up and just get rid of this Blackcleave Cliffs. Get rid of the Demir Machinations. There's the Catacombs. Okay, they put the Umori into the battlefield. Okay, so drawing another land's not ideal. So let's play the land. What is Umori? A 4/5. Yeah, so I can't bolt that anyway. Bolt my opponent. Tick up. Opponent's going to have quite a lot of mana next turn. Okay, so they get rid of that. So they're going to have, what, 7, I think? This taps for 5, 6, 7 mana. If this isn't Invoke Despair or whatever it's called. Beseech the Queen. Okay. Reveal it. Prismatic Ending. Okay. So we've got some good draws now. That does count as a good draw. Bash in with Ragavan. Okay, just a land. See, yeah. So at any point we can draw. Okay, opponent Inquisitions takes Ragavan. Okay, so we're both top decking, but we can get Seasoned Pyromancer. Seasoned Pyromancer, Riveteers Charm. All great. There's a Riveteers Charm. I think I'm just going to do that right now. This green, red, black. Okay, so we'll play the swamp. Then we'll dash. Yeah, drawing 3 in Jund seems good. So we hit with Ragavan, if anything. We hit Dark Petition. 5 mana, sadly. But glad my opponent doesn't get to do that. Okay, more Riveteers Charms, please. Okay. Thoughtseize. I'm going to fire that off. It's probably just a land. Damnation. Okay. Makes sense. Let's go Ragavan. Probably should have Ragavan first, actually. Given that my opponent's deck is full of expensive spells. We do know that they're all sorcery speed, so that's something. We're not sure how the opponent's winning the game. Well, I guess we'll Sylvan Scrying. Oh, we could get Boseiju here, which shuts off Cabal Coffers, or we could get Forgotten Cave. I think I'm just going to get Boseiju, although the opponent's got a lot of mana anyway. Let's just grab the Forgotten Cave, I think. Cycle. Okay, land. Probably save that. I mean, this Terminate isn't going to do anything. I don't think my opponent is running any creatures. Well, yeah, sorry, they can't be running any creatures, so sideboarding is going to be interesting with this one. we've got the two Boseijus to bring in. We don't really know. We haven't seen anything of how they win the game. So I guess we definitely want these two Boseijus. We don't want Terminate or any of the fatal pushes. Bolt was okay. I guess Tourach is probably good. Oh, Magus of the Moon as well. Okay, we can cut the bolts. Kroxa is probably fine. Oh, Veil of Summer, obviously. So yeah, we want another cut for a Veil of Summer. I guess Grist doesn't do anything. Let's go with that. Right, yeah, another good hand. Keep this. Thoughtseize into Wrenn and Six. That's what we want to be doing. Opponent mulls to 6. They do reveal their companion again. We might get Thoughtseize, of course. Duress. Okay. They probably take our Thoughtseize. Yeah. Okay, let's just play Bloodstained Mire past the turn. We'll go and get Triome end of turn. Okay, Inquisition takes the Wrenn and Six, I would imagine. Takes Seasoned Pyromancer. Okay, so they probably have a Blood Chief's Thirst. So we have brought in Magus of the Moon. Ooh, Ragavan. So we know they can't kill Ragavan. But I think we want to get our Wrenn and Six down. Yeah, we've brought in Magus, so we will go and get some basics here. Wrenn and Six, tick up. Grab a land, pass the turn. And then we can start dashing this Ragavan. Are there sorceries that win the game? Some of the ultimatums? But this is Abzan colours. Okay, they do have the Blood Chief's Thirst. Oh, another Inquisition. It takes the Ragavan. Only one card in hand for the opponent though. Magus of the Moon. I mean, they're mostly mono black. I think at this point in time it's going to pass. And then Riveteers Charm, end of turn. Okay. Opponent misses a land, puts the companion into their hand. So yeah, grab a swamp. Then just Riveteers Charm. Okay, another Riveteers Charm. Wrenn and Six as well though. Oh, we draw Wrenn and Six. So yeah, not the most amazing Riveteers Charm, I guess. Tick up, grab Bloodstained Mire again. Guess we'll just play the Blackcleave Cliffs. Pass the turn. So no, I think I've discovered this the hard way, but Riveteers Charm. Yeah, Riveteers Charm. You can't. It stops being able to be cast. The card stops being able to be cast at the start of your end step, so you can't Riveteers Charm again at the end step. Let's do this. I guess we can be. We're not running any other basics. I think I'm just going to get the basic mountain here. Tick up. I guess. Is there any need? What does it shut off? It shuts off Liliana. Do we bring anything else? We didn't bring in the endurances. I think it's fine. We can just end of turn. We can make some Seasoned Pyromancer tokens. Opponent is missing on lands. Well, yeah. Given that, okay, I probably should be playing the Magus because it stops my opponent. Oh, we're definitely playing it now. 4 mana. Okay. I mean, they would have been able to play that anyway. Let's go Seasoned Pyromancer. So yeah, now we're definitely playing the Magus. Ooh, Tourach as well though. I just can't resist playing Tourach. It might be silly, but get rid of 2 of my opponent's cards. Dark Petition and Path of Peril. Destroy all creatures with mana value 2 or less. Oh, it's that cleave one. Okay. Tick up. Get back a Wooded Foothills. Play it and pass. Don't think we're running another basic forest. Don't know, maybe it was safer to play play Magus there. Could be Damnation here, I suppose. Okay, so they've got a Dark Petition, so then they add triple black. So they could cast Damnation, but then I think we're fine. We've got Wrenn and Six on 6. Yeah, maybe we should have Magus. Although that wouldn't have actually stopped it. Kabalkov is actually not tapping for any extra mana at the moment. I guess they might just go and get like Bloodchief's Thirst or something to kill this Wrenn and Six. Okay, looks like they might have searched for Urborg. When they get to transmute, I believe it does grow the Tourach, which is nice. Okay, Gaze of Granite. So we've got a 5/4 Tourach. See if we've got another basic. We do not, so let's grab another Blood Crypt. Yeah, well that's pretty good. So we'll Thoughtseize away the Gaze of Granite, which also grows the Tourach. 6/5, so we can now attack. Tick up our Wrenn and Six. Play this. Play a land. And then we can actually just ultimate next turn and start well, we just essentially have infinite Riveteers Charms then. Yeah, okay, so opponent concedes. We get the win. Interesting deck, yeah, really interesting. I'm still not sure how it wins. We saw that they had lots of removal and stuff, but you know, there's just no clock. There must be a big sorcery in there somewhere. Don't know. If anyone's got any insights, do let me know, because always keen to find out what's going on. But 1-on-1, see you for the next round. Okay, on the draw for this round number 3, we're going to keep this, but it's close. Got removal, got a Ragavan, 2 Ragavans. So we're going to get red, I think red black here. Yeah. Play this Ragavan and pass the turn. Hopefully the opponent doesn't have a lightning bolt or a fatal push. Okay, so no removal for our Ragavan, but I mean, it's probably going to be a Stoneforge Mystic. Okay. Like, we've got these lightning bolts. Shadow Spear. Okay, so I think this is some sort of affinity list. Ooh, Fatal Push. I think I'm going to choose the bolt here. Push can kill bigger things later, like Saga tokens. Okay, just a delta. So I think we're going to shock in. Pass the turn. When we can kill potentially two things. Okay, another Stoneforge. So I think we will now use the push to be mana efficient. Sword of the Meat. Okay, so this is probably Urza. So actually we probably need to save this push. Yeah, okay. Okay, so hitting a land's good. So let's bolt this. Attack with Ragavan. So yeah, we need to save the push for a potential Urza. Okay, Chromatic Star. So yeah, we'll play that, I think. And then we can pass the turn. So put into a battlefield, draw a card. Thought it was your battlefield for a minute there, but I was pretty confident you draw a card from that. Okay, Thopter Foundry Sword of the Meek is like the combo. I suppose they can sacrifice stuff here. Okay, so they're going to sacrifice something to make a token to block the Ragavan. I'd probably push. Yes, I think we just push that so that if our opponent wants to block, they have to sacrifice the Shadow Spear as well. Although we can go add black, draw a card, draw another lightning bolt. So we could push, but I kind of want to use the mana from this now. See if the opponent's willing to sacrifice their Shadow Spear. They are. So we can bolt as well. Yeah, we'll play the Ether Spell Bomb because we can still hold up Riveteers Charm here, and clearing the board of artifacts from the opponent is good. So there's Sword of the Meek. So if the opponent, when the opponent goes for it, we probably exile my opponent's graveyard with Riveteers Charm. Attack with Ragavan. So yeah, the opponent's going to sacrifice Sword of the Meek. They haven't got any other artifacts to sacrifice, so we'll just exile their graveyard. I mean, they could sacrifice Thopter Foundry to bring it back. Okay, so they bring back a Thopter. Do we want to terminate the Thopter? Or we could Ether Spell Bomb it back to their hand. I think that's better. Keep making mana. We find our own Thopter. Oh, you can't sacrifice non-token artifacts. So, yeah. Can't sacrifice our treasures. Okay, so Riveteers Charm coming in clutch there. This is looking like Urza. Yeah, so we'll just go, we'll terminate now. So that my opponent can't make the mana with the construct token. Soul Guide Lantern, sure. So I think we have to use a Riveteers Charm on the construct here. These junglists, new junglists are missing ways to interact with pesky permanents like that. I think I'm just going to Riveteers Charm, so target opponent sacrifice a creature. I think so. I think we just want to keep getting our hits in with this Ragavan. 3 mana to kill a construct token is obviously not great. There's a Saga. I think I'm just going to play the land now. We've exiled some good ones. So we're shields down for this turn. Okay, opponent's found another Sword of the Meek. So this time we can't get them with Riveteers Charm this time. Okay, so I think I'm still attacking, but we find it very hard to deal with this. So I could Riveteers Charm now, but my opponent would just sacrifice the Soul Guide Lantern, which is a problem. Oh, actually, this is probably poor. Yeah, this is a poor attack. Yeah, that was a very poor attack. So I'll go Liliana. Could Edict, but I think it's better to just tick up. Scarred Ragavan. So yeah, if the opponent goes for it again, we can get rid of Caldra. So yeah, if the opponent goes for it again, we can do, if they make another token here. Well, they wisely don't. Yeah, I think we've lost this game now, unfortunately. So I think we're going to use this Riveteers Charm. Ugh, Teferi. I think we have to go for it now then, so let's go exile the top 3. See what we hit. We are missing ways to kind of interact. Okay, so we hit 3 lands off our Riveteers Charm. And then a Goyf. So we'll play the Goyf. Play a land. Tick up. Pass the turn. Yeah, we're kind of missing the like the abrupt decays, of old. Kolaghan's Command. What are we running in the sideboard that can deal with this kind of stuff? Culling Ritual. Oh, I guess we're running 2 copies of Boseiju. Yeah, opponent gets to kill Liliana here. And they've got an Urza Saga token coming in. Notably, the opponent wins the game if they top deck Urza. Because the sword can tap for mana and they just make infinite Thopters gain infinite life. Opponent knows what we're drawing. Wrenn and Six. Okay, so we'll play the Goyf. Play the Wrenn and Six. Opponent could have something like Metallic Rebuke, but There's no special lands in here, so I guess we'll just tick up on this Bloodstained Mire. Doubt the opponent cracks the Soul Guide Lantern. Play that, so you go. But yeah, this is probably just over now. I guess we've got Magus we can bring in as well. Oh, yeah, this is a 7. Yeah, that's just going to grow. I think I'm just going to concede here. Save my time, save your time. Save my opponent's time. So what happened there? Yeah, we find it at the moment. It's weird. This Jund deck really finds it hard to interact with something like this Thopter Foundry. In the main deck, you know, we've got 4 Riveteers Charms, but they don't deal with that. So, right. So we want the Culling Ritual. We definitely want both Boseijus. We possibly want the Tourachs. We definitely want the Maguses. Cling to Dust seems fine. Bolt and Push were fine. Bolt actually, it kills Stoneforge Mystic. But Stoneforge Mystic in this deck, they are running Kaldra, but yeah, they are running Kaldra, but it's usually just a way to search out their combo piece. What else? They might be bringing in counter spells, but in the face of Teferi, that's not great anyway. Is Ragavan good? Yes, probably. Terminate kills Urza. Liliana, I think, is fine. Grist is good. You see, all of this stuff it's all kind of medium. Maybe we trim on bolts. Trim a bolt. 2 Magus seems okay. Stops Urza's Saga at any rate. Culling Ritual is a way to deal with stuff. Grist is possibly slow. I guess Riveteers Charm, it exiles graveyards, the one big thing it does. But you're, with spot removal like that, you're fairly unlikely to ever get them. Because like we saw in that last game, that's a good point. I'm going to cut a couple of those, I think. Although it does kill Urza as well, but it's just kind of inefficient to kill Urza. Maybe we cut a third one of those, go with something like that. I guess maybe we could cut the Cling to Dust, but I don't know. Maybe we should go up to 4 Seasoned Pyromancers and play Leyline of the Void in the sideboard. I've always quite liked that plan. Right, so on the play here, yeah, this is an interesting one. I think we're going to keep it. Don't really want to mulligan. It needs a fetch land, and then we just pop off. You know, if we rip a fetch land, then we can go Wrenn and Six and then start channeling Boseiju and play Ragavan and stuff. Okay, this isn't great because it implies my opponent could definitely have Rebuke. We're going to have to play the land. And we'll go Thoughtseize. Because I think my opponent's probably got like Metallic Rebuke. Okay, so Kaldra, Portable Hole. Let's take, I'll take Thopter Foundry. So with the Portable Hole in hand, we probably don't want to be just playing the Ragavan. We'll probably start dashing. Really could do with a land off the top, preferably a fetch land. Opponent finds Urza's Saga. Come on, land. Yes, that's really good. Okay, so let's go land. We can fetch, shock. So we've got double green, so let's get a Blood Crypt here. We'll go Wrenn and Six. Tick up. I guess we could play the Ragavan. It depends what we want them to Portable Hole, Wrenn and Six or Ragavan, really. I guess I'm just going to play the Ragavan. I'd kind of rather they Portable Hold that. Wrenn and Six has kind of done its job now. Surprised my opponent's not cracking these baubles. Okay, so they're going to Portable Hole. Probably Ragavan. Yeah. Don't know, maybe we should have just dashed, but... Okay, Barren Moor is a really good draw. So let's go... Cycle this. Tick up. Get it back. Play... Stomping Ground. Play Kroxa. Opponent has to discard. They probably discard an island. Oh yeah, of course they can just discard the Caldra for pretty free. My opponent has Urza. It's not the worst because we do have this Fatal Push. Okay, so the opponent's going to make a token, which is good because we can just push it. We're not clocking, but I suppose Wrenn and Six is kind of a clock. Opponent will probably go and get Shadow Spear. They could get Springleaf Drum, Pithing Needle. That's rough. Yeah, Wrenn and Six makes sense. Okay, opponent follows it up with another Urza Saga. Culling Ritual. Oh, Boseiju's amazing here. So let's go Boseiju. Boseiju the Pithing Needle. And then we tick up Boseiju the Urza Saga. And then Fatal Push the Construct. Tick up. Play a land. Go and get a basic forest. And then we can go Boseiju this. And then we'll just Fatal Push here before there can be any shenanigans. Wrenn and Six on 6 with a Boseiju in the graveyard's nice. Okay, opponent double cracking. Next turn we can escape Kroxa, but I don't know if we want to. We might do. I guess it did ramp the opponent that turn. Opponent's got Prismatic Ending, which is unfortunate. Okay, see what we can find. Okay, so we could cycle and then escape Kroxa. No, we can't because of this Boseiju, so let's just cycle. Actually, we've got double land. Okay, I haven't fetched very well here. Let's just cycle. Maybe I should have just played that land. Okay, so still no escaping for us, but it's okay. We've got some answers. Opponent can save like an Urza with this Ether Spell Bomb, which is a tad unfortunate. Shadow Spear. Okay, so opponent drawing a lot of Urza Saga targets, which is fine with us. Okay, so we get to escape the Kroxa. Yeah, let's go and grab another shock land. Actually, that probably should have been basic swamp. Okay, Thoughtseize. I don't think we want to Thoughtseize, although we'll be very sad. I think we do. It's worth the. Wait it. And we got black. Oh no, we can't. No, let's not do that. Kroxa, red. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think we're going to keep the Boseiju in the graveyard for future Wrenn and Sixes rather than the Barren Moor. Please don't Metallic Rebuke me. Kroxa's a big threat. Okay, so they discard an island, so didn't need to Thoughtseize in the end. So opponent's best draws are probably... Oh, they can return it to hand, I guess, with Spell Bomb. But stops them drawing a card at least. Okay, Stoneforge Mystic going to get Sword of the Meek. Play Sword of the Meek. Okay. Don't know if we're meant to kill that. Magus. Don't think we want to Magus at the moment. So I think we'll just go Kroxa. Yeah, because Kroxa's our threat at the moment. I guess if the opponent draws something like Batter Skull. But is that likely? I can't actually get Revolt at the moment. I'm just going to push. We're kind of interested in filling our graveyard as well. I wonder if I should just bolt. Might just go bolt. Although, no, we can wait a turn. We're not escaping Kroxa this turn, probably. Ugh. I wonder if I should be Magusing. No. Should I be Thoughtseizing though? What would the opponent have that they haven't played? No, I think we'll pass. I think I should Thoughtseize. Yeah, I should have Thoughtseized there, really. I guess we can Thoughtseize next turn. Doesn't actually change things for Kroxa purposes. We need to get 5 cards in the graveyard. So if I go Bolt and Thoughtseize. See, I think we can just bolt my opponent. Try and escape Kroxa. Okay, Ragavan's good. So we can go Thoughtseize dash Ragavan. Yeah. Thoughtseize you. Okay, just a Spire of Industry. So let's dash the Ragavan. Actually, that's still not quite enough to escape Kroxa. We haven't actually got our basic swamp out. Attack. Opponent goes to 5. We find Teferi. Ugh, which we can't currently cast. Do we just play our Magus now? I don't think so. What can the opponent possibly play? They've got their basics out. They can play Thopter Foundry. I mean, it's not quite lethal next turn. We're not... Oh, I'm just going to play it. We're not escaping Kroxa at the moment. And actually, given that we've got this treasure token, we can actually escape Kroxa next turn if we find something to put into the graveyard anyway. Yeah. Doesn't stop a lot here, but does increase our clock somewhat. Okay, just a bauble for the opponent. Okay, opponent gets to see what we're drawing. Play their land and pass the turn. Okay, we're just drawing a land, so let's go dash. See what we find. Yeah, we'll play a Chromatic Star. Add black, I guess. Oh, yeah, we'll cast that Wrenn and Six. Shoot my opponent for the last point of damage. Okay, so pretty convincing there. Yeah, help of Boseiju, Wrenn and Six, which, yeah, that combo is just pretty insane against artifacts. I guess that's the way we now interact with artifacts and stuff. It kills everything that our other spells don't. Okay, so do we want to change anything? What did we see? We saw Teferi, the combo. It did get quite grindy, but we did, you know, Thoughtseizing on turn 1 was really good. Cling to Dust is probably great. Bolt was good. Terminate, we didn't see any creatures we needed to terminate. Maybe Terminate is bad against Urza. Maybe we'd rather just have Riveteers Charm. Kroxa was good, although they are running main deck Graveyard Hate. Maybe we didn't ever manage to escape it again. Maybe we cut one Kroxa. I didn't actually consider Endurance here. I think we'll bring in one more Riveteers Charm. I'm not convinced on this, but we'll go with that. Maybe we're not meant to play that many Ragavans, but it's been really good for us. Maybe Lily's not great. Maybe we should be trimming Lily. Magus wasn't great there either. Maybe it's not worth. I think we'll cut the Magus this match and bring in maybe well, they're not using the graveyard apart from the combo, but like I said, it's very hard to get them with that. I think we'll bring in another Bolt and maybe a Tourach. Let's go with that. Don't know, maybe Magus is the way forward, but opponent will play around it now. It does shut off Urza's Saga, but I don't think that's enough of a reason. You know, you can get them with it game 2, and they'll probably play around it this game. Oh, they've seen it. Maybe we shouldn't have showed it to them, but in the end, it increased our clock to win the game that turn with the help of a top deck Wrenn and Six. Okay, what do we think about this one? So we can go Fetch Shock Inquisition, and then we can go Goyf, and then we just need to find one more land, and we're away. Yeah, we'll give this a go. And if we find another land that can enable us to channel Boseiju, then all the better. Okay, Razortide Bridge. Okay, Tourach. Interesting. Go Blood Crypt. Inquisition U. So we've got Portable Hole. Okay, so we're going to take the Whir Invention here. I guess Portable Hole deals with Goyf, but yeah, I'll just take the Whir. Whir can go and get their combo pieces. A Portable Hole, if they want to take a turn off to get our Goyf, I think that's probably okay. Okay, so Flooded Strand. Hopefully this isn't the... Okay, Sword of the Meek. Land. Ooh, Ragavan. So I think we're going to dash this Ragavan. And then maybe try and Tourach them next turn if we find a land. Portable Hole non-token, non-land. No, so they could in theory Portable Hole our treasure token, but not expecting that to be what they do. Okay, exiling Urza's Saga is quite good. Didn't want them drawing that. So we really want to find a land next turn. We could Seasoned Pyromancer to try and find one. Strand. Okay, opponent is passing a turn. If I find a land, then we can just Tourach. As long as it's I was going to say as long as it's a black land. Maybe I'm meant to just Seasoned Pyro here. Look for a land. Yeah, I think we are. So we'll discard. I think we're just going to get rid of. It could be Goyf. Goyf. Riveteers Charm? Maybe? Or is it. Maybe it's just. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, so we do find a land. So we'll shock that in. And we will cast this. Although that's the worst land to find, really. Because it doesn't cast Tourach next turn. So opponent saw one they like on top. Maybe getting rid of that Riveteers Charm was bad, because now Urza is a real problem. Okay, there's a portable hole. Gets rid of the Ragavan, which makes sense. Okay, Liliana. So let's go dash Ragavan. Maybe we were meant to just Seasoned Pyromancer there. So we are attacking in for 6 now. And we can hold up Boseiju as well. We could just play Tourach. I think I just want to keep up Boseiju. Maybe we should have played Tourach, would have been potentially lethal next turn. But if they go Whir here, yeah, it is Whir, so they're going to Whir for the okay, so Thopter Foundry, so we'll just go ahead and kill that right now before they can untap and start making Thopters. And if they've got Urza in hand as their last card, that does just win. See what the opponent's got for us. You know, we are really soft now to another Thopter Foundry. Okay, opponent drawing, making red mana. Could be Teferi. Okay, they're ending our Pyromancer. Play a Saga, pass the turn. There's Stoneforge. We get Kaldra. Really need a land here. So if we go dash and my opponent, if we go dash and the opponent doesn't, and the opponent blocks, that's fine. God, we're really getting in a, yeah. Let's go. I guess we cycle first. If they don't block, we could play Tourach. No, I'm just gonna cycle. Okay, we find a land, which is good. Let's go dash. Yeah, I think we're just attacking with everything. If the opponent wants to. Okay, so taking a hit from Ragavan. Oh, portable hole. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good one. So we'll play this portable hole. Although the opponent can Urza Saga next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they can nearly just Kaldra us. It's looking a bit shaky here. Kind of want the opponent to rip a land and play Kaldra, but it's unlikely. So we just Edict with Liliana and keep going. Okay, so the opponent's just going to make a big token. Which is not that big. It's going to be a, what, 3/3? Because they've got a land. Oh, well, yeah, this is exactly what we wanted here. So yeah, now we just go Liliana Edict. Kind of want them to attack, so then we can go Ragavan, then Liliana. But yeah, they haven't. Okay, so now we've drawn a land, we can actually do that. So let's go land, fetch a, I think, basic swamp. Then we'll go Liliana. Yep. Edict you. Then we can dash the Ragavan. At least this deck does have ways to kill Caldra tokens. Opponent can obviously do some good things next turn. They can make a token and then... How many bolts did we keep in? We've got all our bolts, so opponent will go to... Yeah, we are very soft to our opponent top decking exactly Thopter Foundry. Attack with all of this good stuff. Okay, we'll play a Bauble. We'll Bauble our opponent. They're drawing Ether Spellbomb, which is a redraw. So we'd quite like to find like Fatal Push. Thoughtseize isn't good. So opponent makes a token, probably. They make the mana. That's worrying. Why would they make the mana? We know they've drawn Ether Spellbomb. So I guess they can return our Tourach. Sorry, return our Ragavan. Could do without this being... Oh, they draw a card. Okay. So they're obviously going for... Portable Hole. Probably naming... Yeah, getting rid of Portable Hole. Okay. I think it's Sword of the Meek. There's a Sword of the Meek. So opponent's just got Sword of the Meek in hand. So we can't actually kill this at the moment. We have got Seasoned Pyromancer to try and loot some stuff away. That's a so opponent's got Sword of the Meek. Yes, that just wins, right? Because we go dash Ragavan, attack for... Yeah, last card is Sword of the Meek, so we'll tick up. We'll get rid of Thoughtseize, just so that we know exactly what's going on. Play this Wrenn and Six. Ping the opponent. Dash this Ragavan. And then we can attack for the win. Okay, grand. So, yeah, close matches, but we do end up getting there against... as a combo. Sweet deck. They seem to draw fairly poorly towards the end, but yeah, the power of our cards just about getting there. So yeah, we're 2-1. Let's see about round number 4. Okay, we're on the play here. We can just about keep this one, I think. We'll lead out with a fetch shock, and then if we rip a land, we can play Wrenn and Six. Yeah, ripping a land, we can play Wrenn and Six. So let's go and grab... I think it's just Blood Crypt here, because then we can bolt next turn as well if we need to. Okay, so we're against Yawgmoth. So we can go bolt the Hierarch. Grist is pretty good. Maybe we just go... We could just take their ramp. It's quite an interesting one, this. So we either take... So it's not Ignoble Hierarch. They're going to play that on 1, and hopefully we'll ping it with Wrenn and Six. It's either Strangleroot Geist or Grist. Geist is obviously really annoying for us. Grist. I think I'm just going to take the Geist, and then we can bolt this and hopefully edict this. Yeah, I think that's fine. Taking the Undying creature, like against us, Undying is pretty annoying. Now I really, really want to find a fetch land here, or any land that lets us cast Wrenn and Six. Okay, we don't, so we'll just go bolt. Play Ziatora's pass the turn. Then next turn we can go Wrenn and Six Inquisition, unless we find a land, in which case we're probably edicting. Right, show me a land. Okay, so we'll go red, green, tick up, Catacombs, play that. So the opponent can actually play Urza, still got Urza on the brain. They can actually play Yawgmoth next turn. Oh, the Riveteers Charm's good as well, actually. I'm just going to Inquisition. So Cord, I think I'm just going to take the Grist, although Cord could go and get Grist. How much do we care? I think I'm just going to take the Cord, and then if our opponent wants to sacrifice their Wall of Roots to kill our Wrenn and Six next turn, I think that's fine. There's Grist, because we can actually just ping this. Although we probably won't if we find a land. Unless we find land. Okay, so we'll go Thoughtseize. We could go Thoughtseize. I think it's just... Is this creature or planeswalker? Okay, so we'll do that. So tick up, grab Verdant Catacombs. So we don't know the last card in my opponent's hand, but we're going to use our Thoughtseize here because it's probably the last turn we'll get to do it. So fetch a basic forest. Go Thoughtseize first. Full information. Yep, take a call. That's a good one. And then we'll go target opponent sacrifices. Yeah. Green, black, red. Kill your Grist. Pass the turn. So opponent's got not very much. Okay, another Wall of Roots. It's fine. We find our own Grist, which is pretty good. So let's go tick up, get back Catacombs. Then we'll go... We could go Liliana minus, but that's not that great. Let's just go right. Let's just go play this. Play Grist. Although we could just use the Ragavan to kill the insect. No, it's plus. Pass the turn. So if the opponent attacks with their insect, we could block there. So probably now going to just go about killing a lot of their stuff. So what are we going to do here? Land isn't great, so we could, because if they draw Cord, mana value X or less, it's the other one they could find that can vote the Eldritch Evolution. It's 2+, isn't it? So although that's pretty good anyway, maybe we're just going for ultimating this Wrenn and Six. Yeah, I think that's fine. We'll just plus both our planeswalkers. Get back Catacombs. We'll play Blackcleave Cliffs though. And then we can actually make Pyromancer tokens, which is probably better than playing this Liliana. You know, we're not getting through with these creatures. Okay, so opponents looked like they found a... oh, okay, yeah. Okay, I thought I'd missed my chance to make my tokens there. Okay, Goyf. So let's go... I'm going to play Liliana this turn. So let's go... We'll do that first, that Grist can potentially kill the Yawgmoth. If they have found something good. They find Blood Artist. Okay, so we'll get rid of that. Play my Goyf. Tick up this. Tick this up. Start holding lands now. Yeah, Goyf's a reasonable one. I think we're just turbo ulting here. Yeah, we've got a lightning bolt in the bin as well. Grist is an issue. Eldritch Evolution. Well, they could get Yawgmoth here. Yeah, they do get Yawgmoth. Kill the Ragavans. They're starting to kill our creatures. And they're drawing a whole bunch of cards as well. So next turn we go Grist kills Yawgmoth. Ultimate Wrenn and Six. We can then Thoughtseize as well. Okay, drawing a land's not actually too bad. So we'll go minus. We'll go, you may sacrifice a creature. Don't really know which one's best to sacrifice, don't think it matters. We'll just sacrifice this elemental to kill Yorg. Do this and then we'll Thoughtseize using ooh, now we could just Riveteers Charm here. I don't actually hate that. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, why not? Exile target player's graveyard. Discard a land. So don't get their Undying trigger. So yeah, that's pretty good. Attack with actually I don't want to attack with quite all of my creatures, I don't think. Maybe actually just the Goyf. Oh, I should have edict. No, we're probably not edicting. So, I guess we'll Thoughtseize first. Take the Yawgmoth. So they haven't got anything amazing in hand. I think I'm just edicting. Because then my opponent can't, you know, there's not as much stuff they can find. You know, if they ripped Eldritch Evolution in that last one, there's the Goose, Young Wolf. So they've got Yavimaya in hand. We'd love to draw. I mean, lands are fine. Terminate's okay. Tick Grist. We could just wrath their board again. Actually, how much do we hate just doing that? So you go terminate the Young Wolf, kill the Young Wolf of Grist. Actually, if we wrath their board 5, 6, is there a Planeswalker in the graveyard already? There's not. So we, oh yeah, there is. Wrenn and Six. Okay, so if we go, so we haven't quite got enough to get lethal this turn. So I guess we tick up Grist first. Then we go Terminate the Goose. We could go Terminate this. Let's attack with everything first. Attack with everything. Okay, so the opponent goes to 1. Oh, they can gain 3 life. Oh yeah, sure. So then we go... We could Edict. Although we should have done that first, really. We should have also used this Terminate first. I guess this can make tokens, actually. Yeah, so, I should have done this first. Would have gotten extra damage through. Don't want the goose making food tokens. Okay, opponent's at 4. So I do fetch down to 3, so Lightning Bolt is now live, as is any land kills my opponent. I get Dryad Arbor. If they attack here, I'm probably blocking with this insect. Okay, opponent's left the game. So yeah, we get their game 1 against Tourach. Against Yawgmoth. So what don't we want here? Cling to Dust seems really good. Grist was really good there. Actually, Liliana wasn't great there. We'll get rid of the Lilianas. Definitely interested in some endurances. Are they likely to be bringing in Thoughtseize? Maybe. Ragavan. Oh, we can cut the Ragavans. We can actually cut all the Ragavans. Bring in another endurance. Maybe a Veil of Summer. Tourach's probably not that good. What about Culling Ritual? Culling Ritual is probably fine. Maybe another Veil. Go with that. Because yeah, I think they might bring in Thoughtseize against us to protect against our Thoughtseize effects, or against, I guess, endurance and things like that. So that's probably fine. Okay, not the best hand, but it's reasonable enough to keep. I think it's got removal for a turn 1 mana creature, which they don't actually play. Oh, Thoughtseize is a good draw. Yeah, I'm going to this Thoughtseize. Phyrexian Crusader. Well, that's an interesting one. So we struggle to kill that. It's got first strike, so endurance can't kill it. Eldritch Evolution goes against Grist, though. This is quite tough. Although Phyrexian Crusader doesn't line up that well against Goyf. Let's just take the evolution, I think. Okay, so they play Wall of Root, so wouldn't mind finding Terminate or something here. Okay, so they've got... What did they play? They played their Blooming Marsh. Okay, so let's just go this. Can we afford to fetch Basic Forest? I think so. We kind of want to keep our life total fairly high. Play a Goyf past the turn. They might just go Crusader here. Twilight Mire. Double green. Okay, yeah, there's the Crusader. And a Young Wolf. Okay. We find another Goyf, which isn't too bad. Let's see what the opponent wants to do. So we can make this a 3/4, but that's not very good against Phyrexian Crusader. Riveteers Charm, pretty nice to draw here. So yeah, I think we're just going to use the bolt on... Should I use the bolt? Oh, we do need double green, but we've got this Boseiju to get that, so... Yeah, let's go and get Blood Crypt here. Do I want to lightning bolt something? Maybe it's just the Dryad Arbor, although that also dies to... I'm just going to cycle actually. Terminate. Okay, that's not bad. Ooh, Wrenn and Six is good. So we'll go Wrenn and Six. I think I'm just going to start pinging their stuff. So let's ping the Dryad Arbor. Let's play Boseiju. I think we can just, well, maybe we're meant to start attacking here. Okay, just a land for the opponent. We can start drawing 2 a turn with Wrenn and Six now. Ooh, Grist as well. So Grist makes me want to buy back a land, I think. Like a, yeah, an actual land. So we'll go swamp. I guess we could go bolt this endurance, which isn't bad. Although my opponent does have 2 things. Although we could probably get them both with endurance. Because next turn we could go bolt 1, ping 1, and then endurance them all away. Yeah, I think that's better. Good Grist here, tick up. Yeah, Phyrexian Crusade are really not lining up well against our Goyfs that are 4/5s. Opponent only finding lands as well, which is good for us. I think I want to keep the Terminate. So I think here we're just going to try and get rid of all my opponent's stuff. So we'll go ping this. In response to the Undying trigger, we'll bolt this, and then we'll have flash in endurance. So let's go ping this. Bolt this, and then endurance. My opponent's stuff away. Then I wonder if I'm meant to kill a creature here. No, I think we'll just tick up for now. I think I can just attack. Let's get protection from red and white, so we can just chump block that forever. Pass the turn. Just want to start getting in with our Goyfs. Opponent's got another. Oh yeah, of course they can fetch out Dryad Arbor. I forgot about that. But still worth it. You know, we killed both of their Undying creatures, which are quite frustrating for us to deal with. So if my opponent finds Yawgmoth now, you know, they can draw some cards. I think next turn we start Gristing Wall of Roots after we attack, obviously. Okay, we just get there against Yawgmoth. Okay, so that was really good. That whole endurance play was just amazing. But yeah, we're 3-1 with Jund. Will we get the 3-2 or will we manage the 4-1? Let's find out. See you for the next round. Okay, on the play here for round number 5. Give the opponent a good luck, have fun. What do we think about this? It's not the best hand I've ever seen. I think we'll keep it though. I think we can go, yeah, if we find another red land, we can go Pyro on 3 if we need to dig for stuff. We've got some removal spells as well, so and if we don't end up having to do anything on turn 2, we can just play Kroxa. Spirebluff Canal. Okay, so nothing from the opponent. Okay, Ragavan is nice as well. I think we're just going to use our mana here. Good thing is you've got multiple ways to kill a Murktide Regent. Don't know, maybe we were meant to do something else there. Okay, so I'm pretty confident this is Murktide, so this will be an interesting game. So opponent's probably got, okay, so that's a Ragavan. Okay, so we could either terminate, but I'm worried about Spell Pierce. So what I think I'm going to do is just play this Grist and then tick up. Grist can't be Spell Pierced or Force of Negations. I mean, they could have Bolt or Heat, I guess. Tick up. Hopefully we hit... Oh no, I was going to say hopefully we hit another Grist, but we're not actually playing another one. Okay, opponent heats that. Will the opponent attack us, or will they attack our Grist? They are attacking us. Hopefully they don't hit anything too good here. Well, Goyf's pretty good. We can kill it, but wouldn't be surprised to see them play it here. It's probably going to be quite large. Okay, 3/4. Okay, Bolt isn't bad. I've got a lot of red cards and not enough red mana. Okay, so we could play... Okay, so let's do this. No. And when the opponent... If the opponent fetches here... Well, actually... No, probably just see what my opponent does, because if my opponent doesn't... If my opponent just attacks, we block with the insect and then block Ragavan with the insect, terminate the Goyf. Opponent didn't fetch, so they probably have counterspell. If my opponent goes to kill the insect, we bolt the Ragavan. Okay, so they do that. See how they attack here. So killing Grist with both, or attacking Grist with both. I'm just going to bolt the Ragavan here. Might be better to use our mana. Ooh, Jeskai. So counterspell's fairly rough here. Yeah, okay, so they kill the Grist. So then we just terminate the Goyf. We're going to dash Ragavan, then terminate the Goyf. Let's go dash. Actually, do we want to dash? Yeah, I think so. Because we could hit like a bolt or something. We find Murktide Regent. So I think we have to terminate here, but what do we terminate? I think I'm just going to terminate Goyf. It's going to end up killing us so much quicker. And oh, we've got Kroxa in the graveyard as well, which is nice. Yeah, this Ragavan gets blocked by a lot of stuff we've got going on. Although obviously we've got a lot of good things for our opponent to hit here. Just a land, that's nice. Wonder if the opponent, wonder what they'll do. Really wouldn't mind finding another red source so we could dash Ragavan and play. Okay, I guess I did ask for that. So if we dash, we can't actually do anything. Let's cycle first. Okay, that's a good draw. So let's go dash. I'd be surprised to see a removal spell. Okay, they counter, which is fine. Play my Goyf. He's a big boy. He's got 4 cards in hand.
Teferi's a good one. They bounce our Goyf, and they're going to be able to... Hopefully they don't have counterspell. If they don't hit anything as well. Okay, just the Verdant Catacombs. So I'll play our Goyf. Oh, Inquisition. If they have counterspell, we could go. We can't go in. The only double spell we can do here is go Inquisition into Goyf. I suppose we could go Inquisition into Pyro. Omit the Goyf. I think that's probably better actually. Let's see what my opponent's got in hand. They have Ragavan, double bolt. So Spell Pierce isn't doing anything for them at the moment. They've got a Ragavan already, so we'll just take a lightning bolt. Although they'll really struggle to kill this Goyf. I'm just going to take a bolt actually, and I'm going to change my mind. Play the Tarmogoyf. Given what they've got in hand, like we don't actually care about too much of that. Okay, opponent ticks up. Okay, so we just drew a land, so we're we quite like this position now, especially now. Let's go Wrenn and Six. I guess we just go tick up. The opponent's got. Let's try and kill. Actually, I'm just going to try and attack my opponent. We don't care about this Teferi. I suppose maybe that's stupid. The opponent's just going to block. Yeah, that was bad play actually. Let's go. Oh, opponent does have Spell Pierce. They're going to use it here. Yeah, this was poor play by me. This is really poor. I should have gone Wrenn and Six, ping that, attacked. Because my opponent's just, they've got a Ragavan in hand. Opponent's going to Spell Pierce here. So yeah, we'll pay the 2. Tick up. Oh, we could get Forgotten Cave back actually. Or we could go land. I think I'm just going to get the cave. Cycle. Draw an extra card. Okay, Riveteers Charm's nice insurance against... yeah, that was bad. I suppose ticking down the Wrenn and Six does mean that my opponent just lightning bolts it. Okay, so Ragavan, they've used the Spell Pierce, so bolt one unknown in my opponent's hand. Hopefully they don't hit anything good here. That counts as something good. That really counts as something good. So if they do that, they could do the big mode, the draw 2. Draw 3 actually. But then they're locked out of playing stuff this turn. Don't know, see what happens. We've got our own Riveteers Charm, so we can go Riveteers Charm, make them sacrifice their Teferi, then play Seasoned Pyromancer. Although, how much we want to protect against a Murktide Regent, I'm not sure. Dragon's Rage Channeler. So I've got Bolt in hand. They must play this Riveteers Charm, surely. Target opponent sacrifices. So I imagine we get a choice here. We do. So I kind of want to lose the Goyf, maybe. Or we could sacrifice Wrenn and Six. Wrenn and Six killing a creature though. I kind of want my land back as well. Oh, this is tough. Maybe they struggle to kill the Goyf. They can bounce it next turn potentially. Oh, we can put Kroxa onto the field. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of the Goyf. I think I want the mana. And yeah, not sure though. Okay, so opponent's got Lightning Bolt. So we could tick up Riveteers Charm, Riveteers Charm, or we could tick up Riveteers Charm, or we could try and tick down. Opponent bolts the Wrenn and Six, and then if they hit it, we're in real trouble. Although we could just Riveteers Charm. If they don't hit it, it's really good. But they kill our Wrenn and Six. Tick up, get a land. We got 6 mana. Riveteers Charm and then Spyro. I kind of want to Edict their exile their graveyard though. We could do the draw mode, try and hit another land. Actually, yeah, I don't mind that. So let's go exile the top 3. See what we find. Hopefully find a land. We do find a land. Okay, so let's go ping this. Okay, opponent doesn't actually do anything. So let's go Stomping Ground. Yes. I kind of want to play this, but we lose a lot of powerful cards. Oh, we could actually we go Wrenn and Six tick up, right? So we get another, because my opponent can just bolt this Wrenn and Six. Choose one to keep. This is the newly controlled one. Tick up. Have I played a land this turn? I have, so we'll get Forgotten Cave, and then we just we can keep our draws going. Okay, Fatal Push isn't too bad. I suppose our opponent's got Ragavan in hand, which isn't ideal. Because we can't kill it as well with this. It's a fairy on the field. Scalding Tarn. Okay, so we know my opponent's cards. Hopefully I don't hit anything too good with this Wrenn and Six. With this Ragavan. They could attack our Wrenn and Six, I suppose. Don't know, I made a bit of a mess of that last turn, I think, but another Riveteers Charm. That's pretty good. They could exile our graveyard as well, stop us Kroxaing next turn. I kind of want to exile my opponent's graveyard because we've seen a Murktide Regent, so I think that's what we're doing next turn. Okay, they just exile our graveyard. That's actually not too bad. Okay, so we draw another Spyro. So we go Spyro. Let's do this. Spyro. Discard Spyro and Fatal Push. Make some tokens. Then we go Catacombs. We can actually do everything here, which is quite nice. Get a swamp. Thoughtseize is a bit rough because we have to go to 5. Is it worth Thoughtseizing? Probably. Opponent probably bolts us in response. And then am I exiling my opponent's graveyard now? It stops my opponent playing a Murktide Regent. But maybe we don't. I mean, I can just make them sacrifice the Murktide Regent. The only way in which this is really bad is if my opponent finds exactly Murktide Regent, they bounce a token, and then they find Counterspell. Okay, so we're going to ping the Teferi down. Attack for 3. I will play a land. Obviously, we might crack it. Iteration. They've gone through 1 lightning bolt, 2 lightning bolt.
Right, apologies for that. I had to take a phone call. We had a real nail-biter of that game, losing to Top Deck Lightning Bolt. I mean, they dug a lot of cards, but there we go. So this is this is an awkward one. My opponent's got Counterspell. I don't think we can afford to just jam this Seasoned Pyromancer into a Counterspell. We've both missed lands here. Opponent does have Murktide Regent. Need to find... Okay, so that's a decent draw. Now I probably am... if I jam, they literally just Counterspell. I think I'm just passing. I want to get to the essentially I want to get to the stage where I can just flash in Endurance end of turn. This Unlicensed Hearse is interesting. Opponent missing lots of lands. So yeah, we'll just fetch here, get the Triome. Yeah, really want to rip another green land. Well, that is another green land. Okay. So I'm probably doing this in upkeep. 1, 2. Although they'd have to have 5 cards in the graveyard. I think we can wait. Okay, opponent missing land. Endurance is one of the best cards against them, so just go for this here. See if the opponent decides they want to respond. They could counter this, but I mean, I do have another one, and I definitely just use it in my turn. Ideally, we'd, I wouldn't mind my opponent countering this, and then we rip another land. Dress down. Okay. Oh, that's a bit, a little bit annoying. Actually, yeah, that's very annoying because we can't now Seasoned Pyromancer anyway. That's a Goyf. So I'll attack. I wonder if I meant to Goyf here. No, I think I'm going to wait until the dress down is gone. And then I'm going to flash in Endurance because we really don't want my opponent playing this Murktide Regent. Dress down against us is interesting. I guess they know they've got Pyromancer. Really good games though. How okay, so it's quite a big. But yeah, we're attacking him for 6 a turn as well. Next turn we'll add Tarmogoyf to the mix. Opponent's got 7 cards in hand. We don't actually have to do anything here. Yeah, opponent missing on land, which is pretty unfortunate. We could play double Goyf. I think is what we're going to do actually. Opponent's unlikely to play okay, counter. They do counter that, which is fair enough. I'm going to play another one. Opponent can shrink the Goyfs. So we have not quite lethal on board. Opponent with 3 cards. 7 cards, but now 3 mana. Could be Teferi. Yeah, Teferi. Okay. So bouncing the Goyf. Guess they don't want us to. Okay, so do we care about killing Teferi? I think we're going to kill Teferi here.
just so I can hold up push. Play this Goyf. Do I want to play the Seasoned Pyromancer? Yeah, I think I'm going to play the Seasoned Pyromancer as well, actually. I don't think my opponent is likely. They might be running Supreme Verdict or something like that. Okay, I wish I hadn't now, drawing two rubbish ones. No, I can't see my opponent playing Supreme Verdict. And yeah, we want to get around, I guess. Yeah, okay, so we win that one. Endurance is so good against them. So let's see what we can do. Okay, don't think there's anything we really want to change. Let's just ship that back and see how it goes. Good games. Yeah, really good games against against Murktide. I don't think there's anything we want to alter. Okay, so yeah, this hand's pretty good. We're going to keep this. We're soft to a turn 1 Ragavan. They'll get a hit in with it. They do have a turn 1 Ragavan, so we'd like to now draw Lightning Bolt or Fatal Push. Opponent. Our deck does not oblige, so we'll Thoughtseize. Charm, Hearse. Hearse is pretty annoying, but I mean, it only shrinks a Goyf. Next turn we want to go to Fairy though. Sorry, we want to go Goyf, so I think we're just going to take the Teferi. Because yeah, Goyf is able to block the Ragavan, and if we go Goyf and then my opponent just slams. Oh, I forgot about the treasure token because they can now counter our. They can now counter the Goyf. Yeah, maybe that was incorrect. Yeah, they shock in. Oh, they're playing something. They play the Hearse. I wasn't expecting that, if I'm honest. Cling to Dust is an interesting one. Let's play. I'm just going to play the Goyf. Then pass the turn. Yeah, because we want to block the Ragavan. Opponent could go exile the cards from mine and then exile the cards from theirs to kill our Goyf, which wouldn't be great. Maybe we're meant to take another hit from Ragavan for that reason. I can't throw away the Goyf, I don't think. No, I don't think we can throw away the Goyf. Okay, opponent. Fortunately, opponent doesn't hit anything. You know, they've got Archmage's Charm, Scalding Tarn, and a couple of unknowns. Oh, they've got the Bolt. Okay, so it's not too bad though. So we know one card is. We've got the Archmage's Charm. They're gonna bauble. They're baubling us. So I need to find, yeah, like removal. Another Goyf's okay. Opponent will just counter it though, is the problem. I guess we need to use this Cling to Dust now. Let's Cling to Dust my opponent's Lightning Bolt. Yeah, because otherwise our opponent can fade it. Yeah, we're flooding out pretty badly here. Yeah, opponent can just sit here and counter all day. The fact that they're countering that, don't know, what does that tell us? Yeah, I feel like they've got a Murktide coming.
which we can't, we're struggling to deal with at the moment. Okay, Fatal Push would have been a lovely draw. If opponent goes Murktide, we're in real trouble. It'll be a 5-5. Now a 6-6. Please don't Murktide me. Okay, they don't Murktide. Oh, we draw another land. We have to go for the Pyro now. There's no choice. Opponent could have something like Dress Down. They've gone through one Archmage's Charm. They consider. So, well, if this resolves, we're Jund. We've got a lot of oh, they drew one. Okay, it does resolve though. So we'll get rid of Blackcleave Cliffs and I think just a Stomping Ground. Or Overgrown Tomb. Might be Overgrown Tomb actually. Okay, so we find some good ones. I think I'm just going to Thoughtseize here. Because my opponent put one on top, so let's go and grab Overgrown Tomb. We do have to go low on life for this. But I think it's worth it, because if my opponent has Murktide Regent, we're in real trouble. Unholy Heat's pretty good. Okay, Iteration though, we get to take that. What's this? Crew 2, so Ragavan can crew this. So it would, ooh, that would be a 5. Oh, and they get our Seasoned Pyromancer out as well. We're just so low on life. We're actually dead to bolt this turn. So I really don't want my opponent to find the thing. Okay, just a land. That's good to get it off the top of my deck. Come on, something good. Oh, come on. We're just, sadly, we're just dying to these draws. If our opponent draws a counter spell, we're dead. I don't know if we're meant to push a Ragavan here. Don't know, it's... Okay, yeah, so the opponent doing that. So we'll wait for it to attack. Opponent might have drawn a counter spell, in which case we just lose. Yeah. GG's though. Yeah, we kind of majorly flooded there. That Unlicensed Hearse was pretty good. Yeah, and I feel like we had a real chance in game 1 where the opponent found the lightning bolt after quite a lot of digging, to be fair. But maybe we shouldn't have kept this hand. This Ragavan stayed on the board the entire game. Yeah, it turns out Unlicensed Hearse is pretty good against us. But yeah, we really needed to draw some non-lands there. Okay, but we get the 3 and 2 with Jund. The list actually felt really good. Really good fun as always playing Jund. Yeah, reasonably happy with that. So yeah, hope everyone enjoyed the foray back into Boomer Jund. See you again next time.